Hello, everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Again, today I want to go ahead and talk to you guys a little bit about real estate investing, how to build generational wealth. Again, my focus is to help you guys get successful and grow your portfolio. So let's learn a little bit about real estate investing, how this process can be beneficial to you. Again, if you have any questions during this live stream, just leave a comment below. If you want me to go ahead and also reach out to you, please just understand that my contact information will be in the description link below as well, or just leave a comment below and I'll be glad to reach back out to you. Okay. So in regards to real estate investing, the question I have for you is, what is real estate investing? Real estate investing is the ability to use your resources to purchase real estate assets that would help you generate passive income or help you generate income over a long period of time. So there are different strategies that you can use to invest in real estate, and there are also different types of real estate investing. So when we talk about the different types of real estate investing, a process could be wholesale, fix and flip, buy and hold, or real estate investment trust. So there are multiple different strategies that can be used when it comes to real estate investing. Again, your goal and your purpose and your focus should be, how can you generate income by utilizing real estate investing, or how can you generate increase your net worth by using real estate investing to build yourself a good portfolio. There are steps to becoming a real estate investor. We're not going to go into detail on the steps. I do have a course available that you can, take advantage of. The description to the course will be in the description link below. It helps you to be able to access the course. This course is available on ThinkFic and on Udemy. So you can actually access the course from either repositories and use that to build yourself a very solid portfolio. So again, my goal is, when I teach you the steps on this course, is to show you the things that you need to do and the processes that you need to take to become very, very knowledgeable and to grow your real estate portfolio. Now, again, just understand this though, right? Because the evolution of real estate investing has happened in real time. Over the last 4 to 5 years, we've seen a huge shift in the way people would invest in real estate. In the past, now again, at the end of the day, the basis is still the same, right, folks? So people still have to invest in real property. But remember that the process of investing in real estate has changed, meaning now you can invest in properties not just in your local neighborhood, but properties outside of your local neighborhood. So that's things that some people call remote wholesaling. There's also international wholesaling. So now you can invest in just not in your country, but you can invest outside of your country. So I've heard this a lot. A lot of people say, how can I start making more money? How can I start making more money? I love what Elle Nightingale says. She says the only people that make money are those who work in the shop, right? The print shop where money is printed. The rest of us have to earn money. So for you to earn more money, the best thing to do is to look outside of your comfort zone, look outside of the location that you're investing in, and look at potentially investing in properties outside of your local country or your local market. Folks, the reason is this: as an investor who is willing to branch out, there's so many properties out there that you can take advantage of, because people would always need a place to stay, and people would always need a real estate, because real estate is an asset that would forever be in high demand. So again, remember that if you're willing to branch out, you can make a lot more money. Investing overseas, short-term rentals, room rentals, that's another big one. I know personally that I've been able to leverage room rentals and Airbnb and things like that to help myself grow a very, very lucrative portfolio. So now understand that you can become a real estate investor. In some cases, you need no money down. You need no credit or no licenses. That's what wholesaling real estate would do for you. It gives you enough knowledge. It gives you enough of an understanding to be able to get started in real estate. Again, folks, you can wholesale real estate in any country of your choice. You can wholesale real estate in any state of your choice. Don't feel like you are cornered to one specific market just for you to be able to grow a portfolio. So now let's talk a little bit about wholesaling real estate. Understand that wholesaling real estate is the process of connecting a distressed seller to an investor for an assignment fee. So my course does discuss a lot more detail and also gives you the tools and processes needed to become a successful wholesaler in the real estate industry. Again, it's the step and it's a process that so many investors actually got started in real estate investing. Wholesale real estate, if it's done right, requires no capital investment. It also requires no credit, and it also can close very quickly if you do it right. So again, people want to invest in real estate and people want to get in without so much of their own capital, especially for those who don't have a lot of capital getting started. I'll give you guys a quick story about myself as well, so you understand that this is possible and feasible for anybody else out there. Wholesaling real estate does not require a real estate license, so you don't have to be licensed to be a real estate investor, or especially wholesaling real estate. And again, like I mentioned earlier, most real estate investors start by wholesaling as a means to generate enough capital in order to make bigger investments. So you have to be willing to understand the steps and the process involved in wholesaling, because by doing that, now you can actually generate enough capital as an investor to make bigger investments in the future. So let's talk about my experience, my personal experience with wholesaling real estate, and exactly how that can come in handy for those of you who are open and willing to learn about real estate investing. So these are some deals that I've done in the past. I've done quite a few deals, but just some of the deals that I wanted to point out to you guys. I did a deal in Copacabana, Jaco in Costa Rica. Again, to mention this to you guys, the reason I'm pointing this to you guys is because on the first slide, I showed you how you can invest in properties overseas. I live in the United States, in Dallas, Texas, to be specific, but I've done deals outside of the United States. Case in point being the Copacabana Jaco in Costa Rica. I've also worked on a deal in Dundee Bay Villas in Freeport, Bahamas, again, completely outside of the country as well, and been able to also see success in those deals. I've closed 13 deals or more in San Antonio, Texas, while living in Dallas, which is about 5 hours away from San Antonio, Texas. And the true honest statement about this is I never for once saw any of the properties that I actually wholesale. So most of these deals were done remotely. I received pictures. I was able to make sure that the title work was what protected my interest. And these are things that I'm able to teach you when you actually take a look at my course. Again, my course is available on Udemy. There is a promotion going on right now. You can actually take advantage of the course for as low as $18.99. It's not a monthly subscription, it's a one-time payment, and you get to leverage that information and build as much knowledge as available. Now, if you want to go through ThinkFic, it's a little more expensive, so you have the ability to leverage this course on Udemy. So again, I've closed deals in Indiana. For those of you in the United States, understand that Indiana and Dallas is on the opposite ends of the spectrum. So again, I never saw this property and I never had a chance to even walk the property, yet I was able to resell this property to an investor who was happy that they made so much capital that they still reach out to me today and ask me to be able to give them more deals. Same thing with the deal in Lufkin, Texas. Lufkin, Texas is about 7 hours away from Dallas. Same here. So again, I showed you these deals. I didn't show you the deals that I did here in the DFW market, simply because I want you guys to understand that there is a market outside of your local market. You just have to be willing and able to look for these deals and have these deals serve you and help you grow. So again, finding leads, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about how you can find these deals. Again, it's a good thing to know about all the deals that I did, but what about you, right? So I want you guys to have the chance to be successful as well. So let's talk a little bit about finding leads and how you can find these leads. A good one will be a low-hanging fruit, which is the for sale by owners. For sale by owner means the owner is already willing to sell the property, right? So if you're willing to sell a property, then why not leverage that, right? So why not go ahead and take advantage of that market? Why not go ahead and walk towards selling, working with the person who is already a seller and not have to go through the process of trying to search to find somebody who's selling the property. Now, what's key here is this, right? In my course, I help narrow down the target market that you must use. Because again, if you reach out to everybody who's on the for sale by owner list, you can get very frustrated very quickly because you might not find somebody who's interested in buying the property. So I've narrowed that down for you to make it easy for you to say, okay, these are the types of sellers. Basically, this is how I can narrow my search to make sure I can get more success when I'm working with for sale by owners or FSBOs. Now, the next will be use of a bird dog. So you can use a bird dog, meaning somebody who is willing to make some money by sending them out there to allow you to free up your time while they help you find deals. So when they find these deals for you, you're able to now flip these deals, and you pay them a fee for it. So they don't have to worry about the process of how the deals get flipped. They don't have to worry about the contract process. All they do is help you find deals. So that's what this can also help you do, is help you with growing your business and scaling up quickly. I know personally that I use bird dogs, and bird dogs are very helpful for my business. So you can also use bird dogs to flip your deals as well. Another one one will be ride the block. So many of us out there have properties. So many of us out there have cars that we drive. So when you drive around, just look for properties, right? Find us deals that you might be able to help people. Now, look at it this way. Most times as a real estate investor, the most rewarding part of being a real estate investor is the fact that you can help somebody who is in the need, who might not be able to actually come out there and say, hey, I need help. So when you're able to discuss with them and help them with taking over that property, you have the chance to actually give somebody a blessing. So look at it that way. When you're riding the block, look for those properties that might need some help. Another will be social media ads, and I put here involves capital investment. Folks, the reason why I do that is for this, right? Because when you work with social media ads, it's extremely crucial to understand that there's some capital that will be involved, but it's a lot more easier because the return on your investment is great. So again, remember, like any business out there, however much you put into marketing is how much you get back. So you can't over market a project or a product. That's what you are. You are a product. You are a project. Your goal is to go out there and market yourself as the investor that you are, so people can feel comfortable and trust you and allow you to build your investment portfolio that way. Realtors, brokers, and other wholesalers is another one that I've used in the past. It works very well. It gets everybody paid. It builds relationships, and it allows you to grow your business very quickly. Pre-foreclosure and tax liens, that's another one that you can definitely use. It helps you, again, get those low-hanging fruits because these are people who need the help, and you are coming in there and you're helping them as well. Bank REOs and short sales, people need this help, right? So when the bank is taking over a property, it's called a bank real estate owned. You have the ability to purchase these properties directly for the bank for a lot cheaper, or even people who might not, be able to pay their mortgage and they're willing to sell the property to you because the bank has approved the short sale. So now again, this is just a few ways of naming or ways to find leads. I want to share with you guys this because in my course, I have a bunch of different additional processes that you can use to find leads. Lead generation is highly covered in the course simply because I can't just expect you guys to have knowledge and how to calculate these comps and things like that, but without being able to know how to even find these leads. So that's what my course would help you do. Again, my course is available on Udemy. It's currently on a promotion right now, so take advantage of that because you can actually grow and scale quickly, and it's very little to no investment on your part, right? So again, leverage that resource while you can. Now, I also want to talk to you guys again, once you find these leads, how can you get to close your first deal? So I'm going to challenge you to do this. Start right now by setting up a buyer's list before you even get a first contract. I can't stress that enough. Once you actually say that you want to become a real estate investor or a wholesaler, start right now on prospecting on how to get your buyer's list. My course tells you processes and strategies that you can use to set up a buyer's list. I'm also offering, as part of my course program for the VIP members, on as how you can actually leverage my buyer's list, because I'm offering my buyer's list as well to my VIP members. Another one will be the strategies to close your wholesale deal. So you can, multiple strategies from the subject to joint ventures, cash offers, or assignment contracts. All of those things are covered in my course. It allows you to have a complete understanding as to what you can do and how you can now be able to grow your real estate business by being able to understand these strategies. Again, remember, your ability to close these deals is one of the most crucial steps you can take in getting your first wholesale deal. And that's what my course is designed to help you with. Now, again, I also go through the contract process. I show you how to put together your first contract, both from the buyer side and also from the assignment process side, because again, you need to have both to make sure you can get paid and make sure you can grow your portfolio. And also another thing to do is I also discuss with you things to consider in a typical wholesale or an assignment contract, because again, you don't want to go into any of these blind, because once you do, it can be very disastrous. So my goal again is to help you to become successful by showing you the things that you need to know and the things that you need to understand when you're going into these deals and you are completely aware as to what's required from you. And then lastly is the mistakes, right? So we always have to discuss the mistakes because there's nothing better than learning OPE, which is I call other people's experience. You want to be able to leverage other people's experience. You want to be able to leverage other people's mistakes. So OPM, OPE, highly crucial, folks. You want to leverage those two things. So when you're dealing with other investors and other wholesalers, you know, okay, this is what happened to this gentleman. This is how he was able to handle it. This is what I need to look out for, because when something like this comes up, I know how to avoid this. Folks, I have a story for you. Like, there was once a king out there who had, he had a problem and he didn't know how to fix it. Everybody in the town he reached out to, nobody knew how to fix it. So eventually he had an old guy come in, and the guy showed up and he said, I can fix the problem. He said, but it's going to cost you $300. So the king said, sure, this problem needs to get resolved now. So he gave the guy $300. And what the guy did was he took a screwdriver from his pocket and he turned one screw to the left, and the problem was fixed. And then the king said, wow, I can't believe you actually charged me $300 to turn a screw. He said, the cost to turn the screw was $1. My knowledge was $299. So guys, when it comes to these mistakes, you can't pay enough money to make sure that you don't make mistakes. Because again, from my personal experience, I've lost hundreds of thousands of dollars in mistakes because I refuse to go ahead and learn the mistakes of other people and tap into other people's experiences. So what I want to do is I want to stop you from doing that. Now, again, I can't force you to, I can't take the horse to the river and make the horse drink. All I can do is share the knowledge, and it's up to you to decide how bad you want to be able to be successful in this. So again, please feel free to reach out to me. If any of you have questions, leave a comment, comment below. Ask the questions. You can leave your information. And also, if I have my email address is nejindu@gmail.com. Feel free to reach out to me by email. Let me help you. Let me help you be successful in this real estate industry. I also have another course, which I'm also promoting. It's for those who are interested in getting a job working as a credit analyst, because that was my bread and butter. And that's what I did before I became a real estate investor. Now, it helps to have that credit analyst background because I know how to understand deals from a financial perspective. I know how to fund deals because that's one of the most crucial parts, is how you fund your deals. But again, for those of you who are interested in the real estate investing side of things, leverage this. And for those of you who want to work for someone who wants to get a job that's going to pay you, upwards of up to $55 an hour or even more, I also have a course to help you with landing that job as a credit analyst. So you have both options. It's up to you to leverage which one works and serves you best. So again, I'm excited to continue to work with you guys. Feel free to reach out to me. This is what I love to do. This is a passion of mine, and I'm excited to watch you be more successful. Thank you very much. You guys have a great weekend.